So not very far away from the start of our 7-year-old final. Once again, it's an immediate jump-off format. In fact, we're going to take the course from the meter 30. Time allowed 94 seconds in the initial round here for our 4 contenders in the immediate jump-off. Imagination Lane, 7-year-old final. We've got 4 contenders, as I say, one with Rachel Fields, the New Zealand international rider who've got in the FEI Tour, been very successful this weekend. Kotoki Boy, we've got Jennifer Waxman. With Thundergirl, we've got Kendall Bourgeois and Selena. And Rachel also going to open up the class as well with Kimberly HX for Sahana Ganasan, who herself rides in our FEI Tour. That's our Imagination Lane 7-year-old final coming up here shortly in the Grand Prix ring. Rachel Fields is going to open up the account, as we said. Rachel, who represents New Zealand in our FEI divisions this weekend, rides Sahana Ganasan, Kimberly HX in our 7-year-old final. One from the Dutch Warm Blood stud book number 577. Rachel Fields and Kimberly HX, 4 faults there at the Daffodils, just in front of the big screen on the way home in the initial round of jumping for this immediate jump-off format. Imagination Lane 7-year-old final. We'll have Rachel back for the nod chance with Kotoki Boy at the end of the draw. We're going to go on now to another of our international riders with us this weekend at Lugano Diamond Split Rock Portland. Kendall Bourgeois, Kendall with Cameron Brown's Selena. 8 faults for Kendall and Sulina here in the 7-year-old final in the initial round. So 2 more to go. Let's take the Zangerschatter bred Thundergirl Ultra Z next. This is by Thunder van der Zuthoeven. Jennifer Waxman rides for Lost Lake Farm LLC. Jennifer double-handed in our FEI tour here this weekend as well. Has jumped with us at the Split Rock Jumping Tour events in Kentucky in June of 2021. Yesterday's FEI winner, Jennifer Waxman and Thundergirl Ultra Z, become our first to qualify through to the immediate jump-off. That course, 14, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 AB, 12. Double clear. It's 42.483 on the clock for Jennifer Waxman and Thundergirl Ultra Z. So in the lead at the moment in the Imagination Lane 7-year-old final. Kendall Bourgeois will be, of course, part of our awards anyway, but is also going to be here representing Imagination Lane for awards coming up. And those awards will be in just a few moments' time because we've got our red-hot favourite for the 7-year-old final coming forward. It's going to be a second ride for Rachel Fields, so we might just have to wait a few moments, but it's going to be Rachel with the Carrick family's Katoki Boy HDH to wrap up proceedings in the Imagination Lane 7-year-old final. Here's the last to go then in the Imagination Lane 7-year-old final. Rachel Fields, second ride for Rachel in the 7-year-old final. It's Katoki Boy, the Dutch warm blood by Arezzo. This top 5 finisher in the meter 20 speed on day 1, and third in the meter 30 power and speed with us this week as well. Katoki Boy, Rachel Fields for the Caring family. Well, they came in as red-hot favourites. Unfortunately, Rail is going to make it second best for Rachel Fields and Katoki Boy. Their time, 88.210, puts them into second place. Rachel with second and third today, because Kimberly HX will sit third. Kendall Bourgeois and Selena will be fourth on the 8 faults in our 7-year-old final. But the Imagination Lane 7-year-old final champion for Portland Week 1 will be Jennifer Waxman. Jennifer with Thundergirl Ultra Z. Jennifer on a real roll, FEI winner and top 5 yesterday with her 2 horses. Looking forward to that $100,000 Lugano Diamonds Grand Prix here tomorrow. Thundergirl Ultra Z, Jennifer Waxman, your Imagination Lane 7-year-old final champion. Here they are, our top athletes from the Imagination Lane 7-year-old. Kendall Bourgeois is going to represent Imagination Lane for our final as well. Our thanks to Imagination Lane for their support. It's been a big part of Split Rock's mission from day one back in 2015 to really provide a showcase and a competition opportunity for some of the most promising young horses in the States, and they do so show after show, coast to coast now, including at many of the shows that Animo Youngster Bowl competition. Kendall Bourgeois will take 4th place with Selena here. It's Rachel Fields in 2nd and 3rd. 3rd with Kimberly HX, and 2nd today with Kentucky Boy. And taking victory, it's going to be Jennifer Waxman. Yesterday's FEI winner, Jennifer wins the 7-year-old final with Lost Lake Farm LLC's Thundergirl Ultra Z by Thunder van der Zuthoven. So between one thing and another, with Kendall participating as part of the awards presentation party, we have everyone off their horse and taking 2nd and 3rd steps of the podium with Kimberly HX in 3rd, 2nd with Kentucky Boy. Will you put your hands together for New Zealand's Rachel Fields? And taking victory in the Imagination Lane 7-year-old final with Thundergirl Ultra Z, it is Jennifer Waxman, the United States of America. Well, accompanied by Samantha McDermott of the Split Rock Jumping Tour team, our podium is complete. Could we ask you please to rise for the national anthem of our 7-year-old champion, Victor, Jennifer Waxman, the United States of America. Winslow Show Photography recording that podium here for our Imagination Lane 7-year-old final. Thanks so much to Imagination Lane. Our thanks to Kendall for representing them here this afternoon. In fact, it is still this morning. 12:30 will be our next start. That will be into the afternoon for our $20,000 Jarvis Insurance Meter 35 National Prix. But in a moment, we're just going to see some of these wonderful young horses from our 7-year-old final rip it up around the grass ring here in Portland for our victory gallop for the Imagination Lane 7-year-old final. And I think everyone looks like they are set. So, Jennifer, lead them away. You know the way, having been FEI winner yesterday. Jennifer Waxman takes the Imagination Lane 7-year-old final. And now, notwithstanding being on quite a young horse, will they take the risk and try and go into the lead of the Maya Celia's Fist Pump Challenge as well? Best place to get your entry on the board for the Fist Pump Challenge is over here by the big screen. Nothing from our winner, Jennifer. Is Rachel Fields going to try for a fist pump with Kentucky Boy? Yeah! Kendall, are you going to have a go? Fist pump from 4th place. Yeah, this is the best fist pump class so far. Thanks so much to Maya Celia of France, their Northwest representative, standing by to talk to you about those beautiful French handmade saddles. And thanks to Maya Celia Northwest for sponsoring both weeks of the Fist Pump Challenge here with us in Portland, Oregon.